Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Team Talk, the show that brings you all the talk from the team. Today we discuss Sunday's season ending and uncharacteristic defeat on the road to Morecambe. Plus we speak to Sophie Stamp about her England Under-19 Euro qualifier experience, and Rachel Gay and Katie Thompson join us to discuss the ups and downs of the season. We start off briefly with Sunday's 2-1 away loss to mid-table side Morecambe. Charlotte Holiday put the Tigresses in front early on, but the hosts fought back strongly in the second half to steal the win. Now, Rachel, I wasn't actually there on Sunday, so you're going to have to bring me up to date with what happened. Obviously, you took the lead, but 2 goals from Morecambe got them the win. Was it a frustrating afternoon?
It was. Obviously we wanted to finish the season on a high, but that didn't happen. However, I thought the way we played was superb. We haven't played like that in a long time. We created numerous chances. We went 1-0 up when probably the game was evenly matched in the first half. I thought both teams had good chances. Second half, we just created chance after chance, but couldn't put one away. They had 1 or 2 opportunities and put both of those away. So, I think that's sort of been the second part of the season for us. That's been the story of it. We create many chances and we're just not burying them. First half of the season, we maybe wasn't creating many chances, but we would put them away, and we'd usually beat teams by a sneaky goal when maybe we weren't playing the best football. And I felt very sorry for the girls on Sunday because they put everything into it. They played some fantastic football, but it just wouldn't go in the back of the net.
Well, you touched upon the fact that you played really well. I suppose at this stage of the season, when promotion's out of your reach, relegation's not crossing your mind, performance is a key element of what you would want to see. So from what you've seen in the final few games of this season, does that give you high hopes for promotion next season?
Yeah, I think so. I think we look at the season as a whole. We lost a few players early doors through injury, which was a little frustrating. So we're thinking, after those injuries to key players, maybe we'll be a mid-table team. We brought in a lot of 16-year-olds who was really thrown into the Women's Premier League quite early, which I thought there'd maybe be 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there to give them good experience, but there was actually thrown in, starting positions. One game that sticks out in mind was Leeds United away. We was a really depleted team. We brought in 6 16-year-olds to start, and we managed to beat them 3-2, and we were celebrating, obviously, local rivals are Leeds, so that's probably a game that sticks out in my mind. But I think that certainly showed to me that we've got some really talented young girls in our squad, and they've just grown with experience over the season, and with some new additions to the squad. Obviously we brought in Sophie as well at the later part of the season. I'm sure next season we're going to have a mixture of experience and youth that's going to combine really well to make it a very good season for us.
Sophie Stamp recently returned from her expedition at the Euro qualifiers with England Under-19 ladies. She helped the Lionesses onto a 1-0 victory of their first match of the tour against Austria. But a defeat to Belgium and a draw against host nation Sweden all but ended England's hopes of progressing. Well, Sophie joins us here in the studio now. Sophie, very entertaining experience, I presume.
Yeah, definitely. Not many people get the chance to go and represent the country against different teams around the world, but I'm very grateful for getting picked, and it was a good experience overall.
Let's talk about the quality and the intensity of the competition, because obviously, at Hull City ladies level, I don't suppose, well, no offence, it doesn't quite match the intensity of levels of international football.
Yeah, it is a lot different, but not just at Hull City. Previous clubs I've played at as well, it is a big step up, but that's why international teams, it's hard to get into. So hopefully the more we train together, the closer we can get to that standard.
And obviously, you've got into the Under-19 team at England ladies. Now, is it about progressing further on?
Yeah, definitely. The next step is the Under-20s, but there's not many fixtures for them. So the next big step is the Under-23s. So I've got a few years yet to get involved with that, but hopefully I can continue to get selected for England.
And obviously, we saw the first team women's the World Cup in 2015. Is that something you see yourself doing in the future?
Yeah, hopefully. Everyone dreams of playing the seniors for the country, and you've got to work hard to get to that level, and I'm willing to do that, but there's that many people that are trying to get your place, and it's hard, but I'm willing to put in the effort to do that and see what happens in the future.
Now we move on to the goal of the season competition. James Newton has selected several of his favourites from the 2015-16 season. Here's James with all the information you need to know on how to cast your vote for your favourite.
So I've spent the past couple of days going through every single game that we've got recorded and getting every single goal together, and you can view that clip in the description below. We've also got the top 14, and the 15 can be decided by you if you want to watch that video and just tell me which one I've missed off. So here are the top 14 that I've put together, and we're going to watch them together now. That's a real lesson.
Top bins. What's that on my apron? So this is a real hairy moment. Is she, isn't she? She gets the winner. Winner, winner. Look at that celebration.
I remember that
I was excited.
It was the last minute winner.
Yeah.
On the clip there's a lady saying, blow your whistle now to the ref.
Yeah, alright.
Last minute, it's brilliant.
Oh, little Emily.
You see the passion in there.
It come from their corner as well, I think that.
Yeah, it was just a counter.
Yeah, counter.
Before.
At the last minute, the whistle went straight after it. Ref looks happy. What?
This is just pure cheek. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's what we can do. Leeds United as well. This is a good one. This is a good one. I think it was a cross, but you know, straight over your head keeper.
That was definitely
Same as before, just a little bit further.
I think that's the winner.
Like that one.
I don't know, I think cookies is one of the best. Half volley.
Yes. Sweet as not. Oh, you up, Katie? Here you go again.
Just a little touch, that's all it needed.
Just a little one. That was a great ball there. Is it a debatable offside?
It wasn't. I kept that. If you listen to the video, it read me.
I like this one as well.
Top bin.
That was another one too.
She hasn't scored as many this year, but she's definitely got quality when she does.
Yeah. She tends to score the harder ones, does Beachy.
Yeah. I mean, she was trying to pass it out, came back to her, she had to go. That's all it needed. This is a great teamwork goal.
Yeah, some great movement off the ball on this one.
And last minute clincher again.
Yeah.
You can see how happy Beach is when she finishes it.
Spanked him.
That was the first game of the season, that. I was on my cruise. I wasn't there.
That was when Donna was sent off as well.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Nice little cheeky finish again from Emily.
Like a mini Messi running around the pitch.
Let's get flashier.
Yeah, I think so.
Should have given her space.
Yeah, she's a real talent, he's listed. Right, you looked at her last week, didn't you, on the clips? This is a good finish from her as well. Oh, hit the bar. She knew Beachy were going to come in, I think.
Cheeky assist.
Yeah. Didn't fancy it, yeah, didn't fancy it. Let's have to give Beachy another one for this season.
It's funny, it always seems to be the same people scoring and setting up. And it's always a long ball from the back, every time.
You reckon?
Yeah, I mean that's what I noticed from looking through all the clips. Any of them that stood out for you at all?
Well, I've got to say, Katie, she sat right next to me. But no, she's scored some really good ones. You know, I think the Leeds one certainly was a very good goal. Beaches in the top corner as well. But then you look at other ones that mean a lot, like Emily's last minute goal. You know, we've scored quite a few of those, and you know, but there's some brilliant memories there really from this season, and it just shows us actually. I've just been saying to Sophie, we can actually score goals like that because you know, over the last few months it hasn't been happening for us. So you know, hopefully we can score some more like that in the next season.
Any personal picks there that aren't your own?
I quite like the team goals where I think it was Beach who finished it. Emily played a blind ball through, and it was a really just brilliant finish, really.
And do you see yourself being a part of any of them in the future at all?
Hopefully. It's always nice to get on the score sheet, but when Katie's bagging them in for fun. No, it's only a 2 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, they seem to be the same style as well. It's both outside the box, just whip them in, you know you can. I've got a challenge to one of them someday in the future. That'll be quite interesting to see.
Yeah.
There was on crosses.
She didn't mean it at all.
No,
Definitely not.
Well, it's great catching you up with all them goals, and we'll go back to Greaves talking about the season in review.
Finally, Rachel Gay and Katie Thompson are here to speak about some of the highs and lows of the season. From a 6-0 victory against Norton to a 7-2 defeat against Liverpool, there's plenty to talk about. Let's start with the positives. That 6-0 win against Norton, you know plenty about that, Katie.
Yeah, it was a really good game to play, and we all played our part. All got on the ball, and I think it was one of the games where we did get the ball down and we played like we can. Other games we've struggled to do that, but that game was really where we seemed to string the passes together, and it came off.
And Rachel, a clean sheet, obviously another positive.
Yeah, obviously every time you keep a clean sheet, that's you know, that's a real positive. Danny's quite big on a lot of defensive drills at training, so you know, we do take special pride when we do keep a clean sheet. But to scoring 6 goals as well, you know, I think everything we hit that day went in. You know, we'd have saved a few of them for later on in the season, to be honest. But yeah, Katie got a cracker that day, so yeah, everything. Like I said, everything we just went in the back of the net, and good day for us, very good day.
And Sophie, a positive for you on your season debut against Mossley Hill. You scored the winning goal.
Yeah, it's always nice to get on the score sheet, but I think the 3 points is more important. But we all played well as a team that game, and it was really good to get the 3 points in the end.
So there we have it. Time to wrap up another episode of Team Talk. Thanks to our guests, Sophie, Rachel and Katie, for their time. And join us next week for more inside information into the team. Goodbye.
You are the weakest link.
Right, you'll need to scroll back down.
Oh, it's so good. I wish I had that actually. Is everyone?